Hey, what's going on, guys? Titus here with a Master Duel update video. And this hurts me. The update came out, and it is just as most of us probably feared. Nothing in terms of like a gameplay update, no forbidden limited list, no one new gate is really that all it was, no new formats like they have touted about in the past. And 2 selection packs. Yeah, these are bad. There's one card. There's one card that's really, really, really good. And the rest are okay, unfinished archetypes and such. So let's talk about the first thing. And a card you're going to be seeing a lot. Baron de Fleur. You're going to see this card everywhere. The problem with this card is it released in the TCG about 6 months ago or so, and when it released, we didn't have a little card called Jet Synchron. Well, in Master Duel, Jet Synchron is legal. And Jet Synchron allows a lot of degenerate synchro plays. Pair that with Halki Fibrax, and you get a lot of gross stuff. Duel Links Meta actually just released earlier today a video about being able to do Halki Fibrax Dagda into a Scythe Lock on the opponent's turn. Now, Scythe Lock is coming. Don't worry, Scythe Lock is going to get very prominent very easily, very soon. With DPE. And the Scythe Lock combo that you see is actually pretty easy to negate. You can hit the Halki Fibrax with like 3 different hand traps, and it kind of stops the combo from really going off. You could even really hit the Dagda with an Imperm just to really make sure it doesn't happen. So it kind of like, it doesn't necessarily matter too much as long as you know how to order your chain links. If they do Halki Fibrax 1, Dagda 2, just hit it with an Imperm or a Veiler on the Dagda and they can't Scythe Lock you. So the Scythe Lock isn't like super crazy, but it can be done, and expect to see it a couple times. But just know that it's not as easy as it will be soon. DPE Dagda Scythe Lock is going to be one of the most baneful existences of this entire game. But that is not the issue. The issue is we didn't see a lot of updates. We got one meta card and then no other updates really besides that. The other cards are the Despia cards. And while these cards are good, they're missing some key cards. We have Albion Dragon, which is really, really good, and then we have Corderus, and then we also have, I'm assuming we also have, yeah, here we go. We have Proskinian, which are really good cards, but Masquerade Dragon is missing, it seems like, which is one of the big guys. And that's before Albion Structure Deck comes, or the Albaz Structure Deck comes out in about a week and a half from now. Despia is going to get really, really good. So luckily, Albaz is just a secret rare, which is like the main search for the deck, because right now he's like $100 in the TCG. He's very expensive. But him being a super rare is really good for the deck. But other than that, the deck isn't that playable, but we're going to try. I'm for sure going to try, because I love this deck. But really, this doesn't really do anything for the meta. This entire pack, like, it gets you magic keys, which is fine. It gets you Ready Fusion, which is pretty cool. Ready Fusion's a pretty good card. It just facilitates some combos, but it doesn't really warp or change the meta. Baron, on the other hand, kind of does, and is a really, really good card, but you're in a pack that has a reprint Stardust, a Junk Speeder. These were already in the last pack, even with the Red Hot Dragon Archfiend. These were already in the last Synchro pack that happened before the selection pack was refreshed. So it seems a little odd, in my opinion. I wouldn't roll for this. I would just craft this if you want it and stay away from this pack entirely, unless you really, really want like some of these things. I don't see this pack being insanely good for value. Craft the Baron, get out. That's really all I see. This pack, in terms of like upcoming meta, is better to roll on, I think, because it has the Despia. It also has like an Ecclesia and a Maximus, and Advanced Ritual Art is a pretty good card. It has these Despia Albion cards. It's good. Sous Ship is a funny archetype that's kind of coming. as well, but it's not anything meta. But really, in terms of meta defining, Baron's the only thing. But that's not all. We didn't get a refresh of any special bundles with this update. They're all sold out. No new special bundles. No new structure deck, really. No Cyber Dragon structure deck that we know is supposed to come sometime here in the near future. No new accessories. They're all kind of the same still. I mean, honestly, it's not even that great. Let's even look and see if the bundles. Nope, the bundles haven't even refreshed. One-time bundle is already gone. I mean, there's nothing here. And then the Forbidden Limited list to address Banquet of Millions OTK is non-existent. I just think that that's a problem. The fact that you can load into a duel, and if you have 13 cards in your extra deck, your opponent will immediately surrender because they're playing bot OTK Banquet of Millions. It needs to be addressed because it's insanely consistent. If your opponent goes first and they're playing OTK, you pretty much lose. There's nothing you can really do about it for the most part. And I know a lot of YouTubers have been like up in arms about it because they're like, it needs to be addressed because I can't play anything because all my opponents are surrender or I OTK you. And I hope that brings attention to Konami to like really update this game. And hopefully it will be soon. And maybe we get Burst of Destiny because we just got the rest of Dawn of Majesty and the rest of Synchro Storm. Dawn of Majesty released, oh my goodness, a while ago in the TCG. It was pretty recent, if I remember correctly. Yeah, North America was August 2021 was Dawn of Majesty. Yep. 2021, August. It's 9 months ago, right? Can I do my math correctly? Almost 9 months ago. That's insane. Konami is going to lose a lot of player bases because you're just going to see the same meta, basically. You're going to see the same thing. Banquet of Millions is going to be an issue still. You're going to see floor a little bit. You're going to see some synchro decks, and then you're just going to see Tri-Brigade Zoo, Tri-Brigade, Dryatron, Eldritch, and all that stuff because you're not really doing anything to shake up the meta. Now, of course, that being said, if you release Burst of Destiny, you'd see Flunder, Sword Soul, DPE, with like a bunch of other stuff. Invoke Shadow Dogmatica would be at full power with DPE. You get Phantom Knights with DPE. So you get like 4 to 5 new decks, plus all the other decks if you don't ban them. So you have, Drytron, Tri-Brigade, Zodiac, Prank Kids, Phantom Knights, Sword Soul, Flunder. You'd have so many more cards in the meta if you just released Burst of Destiny. I mean, Burst of Destiny was decently long ago, I think, if I remember correctly. It was, let's double check here so I don't talk out of my butt. Yeah, it was November of 2021. So almost 6 months ago. And we still don't have it in Master Duel. We have cards from 9 months ago in Master Duel and no updates. So, and I think that I've seen at least quite a few big YouTubers on Twitter go ahead and say, I'm going to take a pass on this game and let it sit for a little while because they're not doing anything to address the needs of the players. Now, new players, it might not affect you, but you've probably seen this Banquet stuff and you're probably getting tired of seeing some things here and there. So I think Konami needs to open up a little bit and be communicative about what's happening and when we're going to get a Forbidden Limited list, when we're going to see new cards. Because if we have to wait 66 more days for new cards and still be 6 months behind, I mean, because this is 2 months. This is 2 months of waiting. And if they don't give us anything at all, like if they give us Bode, well, Despia is still unplayable because it doesn't have the Albaz structure deck yet. We get the DPE stuff, as I said, but TCG players are going to be playing the same meta they were playing 6 months ago. And that's the issue that's happening here, too. So I hope that Konami can do something about this. I mean, more accessories and things would be nice, more special bundles. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this. The Duel Pass is refreshed. It's more expensive now. It's 200 more expensive, but you at least get it back, and you still get only, what, 4 crafts? So it's slightly better. You get Moki Moki, which is cool, I guess. They have announced that they're releasing the Herald solo mode, and they'll probably slowly release 2 or 3 of those a month or every couple months, but I still don't think that's enough to keep a lot of the players in tune with the game, because when Konami announced Master Duel, they were like, this is going to be the next thing. This is going to be the big platform for online dueling for Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's turning out to not be the case. It is what it is. As a channel update for this channel, you guys, we're almost at 100 subscribers, and I really appreciate everybody's love on the channel. And I hear people coming into my Twitch channel and commenting that they really like the content. I cannot thank you enough. I really can't. We're going to try to keep up with content. We're gonna try and play and learn Plunder Patrol, because I got the whole deck. I traded the whole deck at a local, so now I actually personally own the deck. So we're gonna try and learn Plunder Patrol and maybe do some new things like that. Maybe see some different kind of gameplay rather than just full meta games and stuff like that. I'm going to try and make Despia work as well. Even though it's hard to do, we're going to try it at least for a little bit. And so with that, guys, I really appreciate it. If you would like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel out a lot. It motivates me to keep making more content in this dry Master Duel format. But with that, guys, happy dueling and take care.